Xiaomi Smarter Living event saw the launch of two new laptops that now join the Mi Notebook Horizon Edition in the company's laptop lineup. I'm talking about the 15-inch Mi Notebook Ultra and this one right here, which I'll be reviewing in this video. I'm talking about the 14-inch Mi NoteBook Pro. Hello everyone, Aman here from Mr. Phone, and before we begin, motivate us by hitting the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on the bell so that you don't miss any of our latest videos. So Xiaomi sent me the mid-variant of the Mi NoteBook Pro for review, which costs about 60,000 rupees, and for this price, this laptop features Intel's 11th Gen Core i5-11300H processor, which has 4 cores, 8 threads and a 35-watt TDP. This is paired with Intel's own Iris Xe graphics. There's dual channel 16GB DDR4 RAM, while the storage is standard across all variants, that is 512GB PCIe NVMe SSD. So no doubt solid specs on offer here, but how does this machine hold up in the real world? We'll get to that in a bit. First, let's talk about the design, shall we? This is the lustrous grey color option, the only shade this laptop is available in, and it is a well-built machine. Not to mention the looks are minimal and neat. And it is not just the looks, guys. The Mi NoteBook Pro is a thin laptop that weighs about 1.4 kilograms, making it extremely portable. So keep this machine on a table and use it, or place it on your laps and use it. Either way, you should be just fine. Xiaomi has used aluminium 6 series alloy for the construction, and the result here is solid. I also found the hinge to be sturdy, and you can also open the lid with one hand. Sweet. So no loose ends here, the fit and finish are top notch, and you get slim bezels across the screen. And speaking of the screen, this is a 14-inch 60Hz Quad HD Plus IPS LCD panel. It is anti-glare, has a 16:10 aspect ratio, gets bright up to 300 nits, and covers 100% of the sRGB color gamut. So quality wise, this is a gorgeous display, and since it's an IPS panel, expect good color reproduction, although color vibrancy could have been a tad better, but again, overall a fine display. The viewing angles are also good despite it being an anti-glare screen. That said, in terms of brightness, while you should be okay using it indoors, don't think of using it outdoors on a bright day. It doesn't offer much there. Right now I'm recording from the 720p built-in webcam of the Mi NoteBook Pro, and this is what you can expect in terms of output, like whenever you do your video calls and stuff. If you ask me, I think so the quality is right about decent. I won't call it the best, but it is definitely better than many other competing laptops. Apart from this, you're also getting dual mics on this laptop, so definitely let me know how does my audio sound. So right now the AC is on, but my fan is turned off. So let me know how does the audio sound. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Let me know your thoughts. What do you think about the overall output in the comments? The Mi NoteBook Pro comes with a couple of 2-watt bottom firing stereo speakers, which sound okay, not great. I mean, in terms of sound quality, they are good, and you're also getting the DTS audio processing app, so you can actually tune the audio according to your preference. So basically, these speakers should be just fine for watching casual videos or listening to songs when the laptop is in close range. However, I was expecting a little more when it comes to the loudness. Moving ahead, there's a decent selection of ports on offer. On the left are two USB-C ports, with one of them featuring Thunderbolt 4 functionality. There's an HDMI port and a USB-A port. On the right is a USB-A port along with a headphone jack. I would have loved to have an SD card slot here, but never mind. Coming to the keyboard and trackpad, I quickly got accustomed to them. So the keyboard has scissor mechanism keys, they're backlit, there's 1.3mm travel on offer, and yeah, a pretty good keyboard. I really enjoyed typing on it, and it more or less felt as if I was typing on my M1 MacBook Air, so an excellent job here. Xiaomi has also added a macro button which lets you launch a program or a file with a single click. Basically, it's a shortcut key, and I absolutely appreciate this addition. And before I forget, the power button on this machine also doubles up as a fingerprint sensor. As for the trackpad, it is slightly larger than my MacBook Air. It supports the Windows Precision drivers, so clicks and gestures work absolutely fine. although I did find the buttons to be a little stiff for my liking. For endurance, there's a 56 watt-hour battery under the hood which comes with a 65 watt USB-C charger, and in terms of battery life, I was easily able to last about 8 hours on a single charge consistently with screen brightness set at around 60 to 70%, and this should be enough for anyone to get through a working day. So performance wise, I did not come across any major hiccups or slowdowns. The presence of an NVMe SSD makes sure that everything from the boot times to the read and write speeds on this machine stay top notch. And even when I did put load on this machine, that is say with 2 separate windows of Chrome running with around 12 tabs each, with my computer minimized, Microsoft Teams running in the background, and a couple of other apps also loaded, the Mi NoteBook Pro was able to handle things with ease, all while keeping the thermals in check. So that way, again, good performance. I even tried gaming on this machine, and while you shouldn't expect this one to run high-end titles, casual games such as Valorant shouldn't be an issue. I mean, I tried my hand at Valorant and it ran just fine. I was getting about 60 FPS performance with no issues. Although the laptop did get significantly warm while gaming, so definitely keep that part in mind. All in all, there's a lot to like and very little to complain with the Mi NoteBook Pro. For starters, the design and build are A+, the display is nice, the battery life is solid, and the 11th generation Tiger Lake chip coupled with 16 gigs of RAM and fast SSD makes sure you get a solid performance. Between the 3 variants on offer, I strongly recommend going for this particular mid variant that I reviewed. I mean, it makes the most sense when it comes to bang for the buck. As for the cons, I really feel the audio output should have been a little more louder, and apart from this, I think I might be nitpicking for this one, but an SD card slot would have been really great. So that was my review of the Xiaomi Mi NoteBook Pro. So guys, let me know what you think about this machine in the comments below. As always, for all the latest in tech, stay tuned to Mr. Phone. I'll catch you all in the next one. Thank you for watching.